Hello everyone, welcome back to some more From the Depths. I was made aware in between episodes that the video was actually stuttering quite a bit. And I have found a problem to that, so that should hopefully be fixed. Do let me know if this keeps happening, because, well, I want you guys to have good videos and I want to make videos that I am proud of, and if I retroactively find out that videos are stuttering, then I don't know, it sort of makes me feel bad. Anyway, it has been fixed, so let's not dwell on it any further. Today we are in the vehicle designer. We are going to be building a better boat. Okay, let's lift this out of the water. Vehicle designer is a useful tool to build stuff. Because, well, it's called the vehicle designer for a reason, right? Right. Still continuing explaining things terribly, as you would expect from me. You know. I'm being terrible at doing things today. Build a new vehicle, float it up. Replace with a metal beam. Freeze it, lift it out of the water. We're gonna build a small metallic boat today. Something that can actually take a punch. That would be ideal. I'm just gonna put this here as a reminder to myself that that is in fact the middle. A diagonal here. Now we can go for a multi-layered boat, but we're gonna go for a sort of a small boat, so I'm not gonna be building anything huge today. As much as I'd like to. We simply don't have the resources. I think this is going to be it for the boat. We're not gonna have much space underneath. We're not gonna have giant guns on this. We're not gonna have giant turrets blowing away the enemy. Although that would be fun. I'll show you my battleship later that I built a long time ago and is fantastic. I literally love it to bits. And once I have finished modernizing it off camera, I might actually show it in the campaign once. There we go. Get the metal beam in there. Slope down 4 meters, there we go. I'm gonna basically be rounding off the boat in that direction. Get a 2 meter right. Ready, 2 meter left, there we go, much better. That does look good. There we go. Today's episode is basically going to be me saying a lot of, oh, there we go, and things like that. I'm going to be trying to mostly do the building off camera, but seeing how we are still relatively new in the campaign, I thought it would be fun to have some on-camera building to mostly explain my thought process and everything. Because, well, I like building things in this game, it's what it's all about. We use the fill tool, fill it up nicely. There we go. And then we're gonna have mostly the same shape up front, except more of a gradual ending to it. Like a real boat. There you go, slope down 4 meters. that one again. There we go. And after this, I think we'll start heading towards the 2-meter wide ones. How do we get these back up there? Starting to look like something. Slowly but surely. And then start getting the 2-meter parts out. Slope down. Inverted triangle corner left. And then pretty much that. And then keep extending it. Slope down on top. Put another slope down here. Put that there. And then we've got the front of the ship, mostly. There we go. Now we can start building the actual deck of the ship. I think I'll use wood for this just to save some weight. Mostly. I mean, it would probably be best to have this just fill. Yeah, we'll just put that there to block it off, so it doesn't fill all the way, and then there we go. Start filling it up. Fill tool, it's really useful. Oh, of course. The one place it doesn't fill up. That's fine, we can always do that. There we go. That looks pretty. Sort of. I'll get the beams back in here. There we go. That looks like an acceptable boat, in my opinion. We can put the rudder in the middle. We can get some huge propellers on the side. There we go. Looks good. Looks smooth. Now, we can have a turret on the front. We can actually put the turret in the hull, which... probably a good idea to build the hull as well while we're here. I've heard that boats need the hull to float. Floating is good. I mean, if you don't like floating boats, that's fine. Whatever floats your boat. Hey. We'll put the engine at the back. Seems reasonable. And I put a crankshaft down of 3. We're not gonna go for a huge engine, but it's useful to have a reasonably sized one nonetheless. We can also store the fuel here if we want, but I think we'll spread that out just a bit. Put it on the side there like that. We've got 400 engine power, which should be enough. Just in case, I'm gonna warp up. I'm gonna... okay, we are not floating yet, so we're gonna have to put down a water pump. An air pump, there we go. Now we are floating. It's looking pretty good. Not floating too high in the water. We don't have too much area for them to hit. I like it a lot. Okay. Now where was I? Control. Put down a ship's wheel. Chair just to sit in. Very reasonable. That is good. Gonna want to try and make it turn a bit faster, but aside from that, we have got this in the bag. In fact, let's go up here, put some boat propellers on the side of the ship. Now what boat propellers on the side do is This will activate with H. So basically if I turn left, that will fire. And if I turn right, that one will fire. So those should help us turn somewhat faster. There we go, sure seems to be turning a bit faster. That is good enough for now, I guess. There we go, disable those. We might actually be able to squeeze down a second rudder, which would also help steering. There we go. That does make it turn significantly faster. Which I guess means we can get rid of the... Oh. Keep pressing all the wrong buttons. I mean, I guess those rudders fix it, so we can get rid of these side thrusters. Yeah, there we go. She turns a lot better now. That will suffice. So, next is a turret. We're gonna put down a one-axis turret on the bow, because I like big guns and I cannot lie. We'll put down an advanced firing piece, 2-meter AA mantlet, put down bore evacuator, some barrels, a muzzle brake. We're gonna have a bit of a bigger gun on here. We'll have a gauge increase. We'll have a gauge splitter. And then we'll have some gauge cooling units on the side. That should help reduce cooldown on the gun. We will put the ammo router right here, tucked away. Next up, we'll put down a 2-meter autoloader because it's probably not going to fit 1-meter shells. And then we can put ammo clips on top. Could also put them on the side actually, we can try that, I guess. And then we've got ammo input feeders to go up and on top. Now we're gonna go into the depths of the ship. For a second, we're gonna put down an ammo controller. We'll put it over here, I guess. Ammo router. We'll leave half of it to be gunpowder casings, that way it flies fast. We'll use a visible tracer, because why not? And we're gonna go for a solid shell on this one, with a Sabo head actually. That has the highest AP and it also does reasonable kinetic damage. Then we're gonna go back over to our gun here. Assign all intakes. Now it should take a bit longer to load the shells into the clip, but because we have 3 clips, that should decrease the auto loading speed, if I remember correctly. Yep, we should have a multiplier for multiple clips with shells loaded as soon as it loads, which it would do a lot faster if we actually added some ammo on the hull. I am a genius, don't worry, I got this. Yes, there we go. Ooh, that was a weird one. It's gonna fill this one up first, I guess. Never mind, they are assigned. It's just the ammo being derpy, I get it. I'll put down some more ammo if that's what you want. I mean, you're not gonna have all of it, but you can have it for now. Oh no, never mind, it's just filling up that rack first. Okay, good to know. It doesn't fill up multiple racks at once. There we go, we have got a .707 loading time configuration because we have multiple shells loaded in multiple racks, which is nice. That means we're going to be loading faster. Cooldown 4.16. How long does it take to actually load a shell? Can you just tell me that? No, no you don't. Well, I mean, I guess we can take a look at 120-meter diameter shell. We can measure it in here, so that's fine. It would take you... Expected reload time from clip, 5 seconds. But we've got the cooldown, because of the multiple clips. It's down to 0.577. So, if we can maybe squeeze some more gauge cooling units on there, that would be great. 3.52. Well, at least we're loading plenty of shells, that's fine. Oh, it's getting dark. Can we have constant time? There we go. We'll keep the waves at 1, I guess. But at least we'll have permanent daytime now, which means we don't get any nighttime during building, which is great. Good reasonable kinetic damage on here. Let's try and load up a built-in deploy guard. We'll load an Atlas. Why not? It's gonna be on our side for now. And we can actually snipe some wood off of it. That's good. How about metal? Can we hit any metal parts? Oh, we can hit them. I mean, that was never in debate, but... Okay, let's start to work on the recoil, seeing how we have hundreds, well, 16,000 recoil at the moment. There we go. Reduce it by half. That's not doing too bad, I suppose. I mean, we can add multiple barrels, but that would severely diminish the impact of the shell. I'd rather have it be heavy hitting if possible. Oh great, I just took out all the shells, didn't I? Yeah. That was not very smart. I will admit that. Just get rid of some of these ammo barrels. Start placing them underground now. I think I'll have them over here. Like, not too many, but still enough that we can have reasonable ammo. Where's the Atlas right now? Oh, there it is. Gun around. Just do a quick check. Do we have... We've only got 2 shell racks at the moment. That is unfortunate. We'll try adding some more gauge cooldowns. I'm gonna make this look better in between episodes, probably. For now, I just want to do some testing. Oh, we sniped a balloon. There we go, we can snipe some metal parts. That's good. Not actually sure where the Atlas AI was, but pretty sure that we could snipe it if I did. Which is good. Like, have a few of these ships, and they could totally do more damage than the missile boats, that's for sure. They were rather underwhelming. Can we get a fall of shot predictor on there? Yes, we can. It looks like it's got far more range than the other, which is great. There we go. We can actually damage it, which is good. I mean, yeah, sure, missiles are powerful and everything, but first of all, we had the issue of friendly fire. Second of all, it just vaporized when it got hit once, which is not great if you want a survivable ship. But yeah, we have actually got plenty of space left on this ship, so we can actually add missiles as well. So let's do that. We'll have a missile controller in here. Get a missile 6-way controller. We'll add 2 racks of 4, why not? Doesn't really have to rotate or anything fancy. We can always put a 1 turn on there. We'll go for 5 length missiles this time. Why not? Have this be like a torpedo boat with a big gun on it. Short range thruster. Let's put a variable thruster on there this time. It goes at like 800. It goes a bit slower, but at the same time, it will probably get further, do more. Target prediction. We'll use APN guidance. And a 1 turn, fragment, explosive, infrared. Looks good aside from that. Assign all the same length missiles. Do the same thing on the other side. That's 900. That's not what I wanted. APN guidance this time. Assign all the same length missiles. There we go. Then we can put local weapon controller AI in here, failsafe on there. I actually forgot to put one thing on the missiles, which is 2 things actually. No, make that 3. Can I count? No, I don't. Does it matter? Not really. There we go. We've got some ejectors to give them some jump start. So literally throw them out. We're gonna put on a staggered fire add-on for a 0.2 delay. And identify friend or foe, which is pretty useful, as it turns out. Our missiles launch slower, but they go better at the target. And we've got our AI that will control those. Get a wireless receiver on there. We'll put one below this turret as well. It's gonna get a bit cramped in here, but that is okay. You shouldn't have any issues, but at the same time, fail safe anyway. Better safe than sorry. We'll just keep an AI in the middle here, I guess. AI mainframe. Car slot front and back. We'll have naval AI. Target prioritization, aim point selection, target tracker association, just to be safe. We can actually tell it to target things like bigger blocks, sure, higher priority, value per weapon, 10, so the more armed, the more dangerous. It will target slower things, and that is just about all we need actually. It's going to be a simple boat, simple AI. And it's actually moving now, that's great. We can spawn in Deepwater Guard, a Marauder, why not? We'll face off against a Marauder. Those missiles are not going where I want them to go. Got a 1 turn, right? And use it. Oh crap, we are out of ammo because of the we're actually getting quite a bit of damage with that custom cannon. We need more ammo if we're gonna use all those rockets. Got it. I think we actually hit the ammo on it. Wow. We are tearing it to shreds. Oh, we've got the Atlas as well. Yeah, that probably explains it. Shoo! There goes the boat. Just about every weapon on it. Didn't run out of fuel, did we? No, good. Why are we dead in the water? That is really bad. Oh. The engine is overheated. Oh, that explains it. Destroy enemy vehicle. Repair this back up to full. We'll put points in mechanic so we can repair quicker. But yeah, that didn't go too badly, all things considered. Probably gonna rework the missiles to only have 4 and on a turret. That way we will actually have more ammo efficiency and we can actually hit things, which would be fantastic. I prefer my weapons to hit stuff. That is very good. Now we're just gonna keep repairing. It's gonna take a while. I'll be right back, folks. Alright, so there we go. We have destroyed the other missile racks. Now we're gonna put down a 2-axis turret, because this is gonna be the missile turret. Very important difference there. And we're gonna put down a 6-way controller here, there, and there. We'll put the missile controller block on here. We'll have, I think that is connected. Never have I been more wrong. Not connected. Come on, you. Oh, that would work. No, it doesn't work. Christ, you're a demanding bunch, aren't you? Why will you not connect? It is literally the question I'm asking myself right now. We could try this to have it still not work. Hey, there we go. I forced it to do my bidding. Oh, oh, oh. We can put on the identify friend or foe right here. We can put on staggered fire here. Put it on 0.2 again. Have some launch pads in the middle. Oh, engine, why are you going back on for some reason? I'm trying to build right now. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's just annoying. There we go. We'll have the underslung missiles over here. Put on the variable thruster. 800 speed for more range. APN guidance assigned to all same length missiles. Got the hiccups for some reason. All I did was eat something in the meanwhile. Alright, so we're gonna put some ejectors on top and bottom so it has more speed and the missiles can go further. Always a worthwhile investment in my opinion. Didn't have mirror on for some reason. There we go. There we go. Have it look good. Have a little ironclad turret or something like that. I don't know. Just go with it. We can't actually connect. That's great. Just great. This'll do. There we go. That looks good, sort of. That sort of does it. Now we have a more armored missile turret than an actual turret. At least it can aim at most of the things. There you go. You can hit decent stuff. And we've got our main gun here. I'm probably gonna give that some armor on the front as well. Because, well, frankly, it deserves it. I mean, who wouldn't want some armor? We'll put it there and have like... There we go. That looks good, doesn't it? Then we can put that on there. And that goes there, and that will just do that. We have an improvised gun shield. Not the best looking in the world, but yeah, I'll take it. This is only meant to be a cheap boat after all. We can have 4 for 100,000 metal, which is great. All that's left to do is make sure this is connected up to the actual boat. Not build stuff now? No. Now we can. AI local weapons controller. You have no mainframe connection. That is quite the feat you've got there, I'll tell you that much. Honestly, just use a 6-way connector. That should... There we go. No need to use Wi-Fi for that one. And we've got 5 rockets firing now. And a reasonably defended boat. Reasonably. This one's gonna be facing the enemy at all times anyway, so frontal protection is the most important. There we go. That sort of looked good, right? I think it does. We don't need huge gun shields where we're going. Well, we might. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. No, that is not what I want. Downslope, there we go. That looks sort of protected. And it doesn't cost us a thing. And it can sail with AI already, so we don't have to make any further changes for that. So honestly, while I could leave this, I'm probably gonna leave this on here anyway. But yeah, that has been a basic multi-turret boat. I'm not sure what to call this. I'll probably come up with a silly name in between episodes. But that has been it for this episode. Until then, if you've liked this video, then please do leave a like down below. Leave a comment if you have ideas for improvements for this series, or just have something to say. And until next time, have a good one, folks.